This is the sports betting top picks and plays. This is for the National Hockey League, the NHL, for Wednesday, February, Wednesday, March the 26th. We just have four games. Let's see, four games to discuss in the National Hockey League. This is courtesy of oddslogic.com. Here, oddslogic.com. We'll have all the totals, the over-unders, and the moneyline plays. And we'll give you a puck line play if warranted. We'll give that to you here. Again, I'll provide that one. But oddslogic.com, they got the totals, and they have the moneyline play here. Oddslogic.com. So we'll get to the first game. That's Vancouver and the Islanders. I believe Vancouver played last night, so they're on a back-to-back against the Islanders. Islanders favored at home. Vancouver is on the road. 5.5 is the total. Still remaining at 5.5. We'll see where this is at now. Public and Sharps. We'll look at this now. Public all over the Islanders. The Sharps, a mixed bag on this game. Sort of a mixed bag to the total. So we'll look into this now. Look at this matchup. That's Vancouver and the Islanders. We'll look into this one. This one here. All right, they've already played twice already. First meeting, actually, sorry, once. Once. This is the first meeting. November 14th, early last year in Vancouver. The Islanders won in Vancouver, 5-2, and they went over the total, 6 goals. So Vancouver, this game 5-4-1, last 10 games, 7-3 to the over. Vancouver is 2-3 last 5 games, and they're 4-0 to the over. 4-1 to the over. 4-1 to the over. Islanders 5-2-2, 5-2-2-1 last 10 games, 5-4-1 to the over. Islanders have lost 2 straight games. They're 3-2 last 5 games. And they are 5-0 to the over. So this is the last game of the homestand for the Islanders. The Islanders are 1-2 on the homestand. They're trying to make it 2-2 before they head on the road. Yep. So we'll definitely look into this right now. Let's see here. It's 5.5. Let me take a look at this. Let me check something here because the Islanders have beaten them earlier. Let's look into this one. Let's see. I'm gonna look into this now. See where this is at. For me in this game, I'm going to take, let me look at this carefully. I'm looking at the team totals. Well, I'm looking at all angles, team total, everything. I'm looking at a different angle in this game. So I have all kind of angles in this game here. So I can get some value for you guys. Let me see here. For this game here, I'm gonna take a look at the under this game, under 5.5 goals. I say under because I'm looking at Vancouver on back-to-backs. They play back-to-back. They go over in against New Jersey, and then the next day, I'm sorry, I'm looking at an example. Chicago, they went over March 15th. Then the next day they go under. Yes, and then another example. They go over against Montreal, but then they hit the road and they go over against Calgary. But in a case like this, when they're on the road, it's back to back. I know it's in New York. I know the game's in New York. It's in the New York area. It's all connected. But I just find when it's back to back, whether it's in this, they're playing in the same city, or they're playing in the same state or city. I just find the second game, in my opinion, they don't really keep up the same energy that they had the night before. That's my opinion. So in this case, I will take under 5.5 goals. I'm gonna take the under, and I'm gonna go with here the puck line. I'll take the puck line plus 1.5 goals Islanders. So I'm sorry, plus 1.5 goals Vancouver. Excuse me, plus 1.5 Vancouver, and I'll take the under 5.5 in this game. That's my play for this game. All right, so that's game number 1 for that game. The second game we're going to look at here, New Jersey. We'll take out New Jersey and Chicago. New Jersey and Chicago. This game is in Chicago. As you can see, the total 5.5 is the total. Jersey favored in Chicago. They are favored on the money line. This game is still at 5.5. Jersey still favored. So look into this. Look at the action here. Look at the sharps and the public. Public is on. It looks like the over. They're on the over. We'll get another perspective. Actually, looking at the wrong one. Sorry about that. I chose the Boston's wrong one. Sorry about that. My apologies. Pressed the wrong game. So it's mainly New Jersey money. A little bit of resistance on Chicago, but New Jersey's the majority. And the over looks like the over in this game as well. They got the over in this one. Let's take it to get another perspective. Yeah, the over there too. So it looks like the over is the consensus. We'll look into this further. All right, so look into this game further. So Vancouver and the Islanders, we'll look into that. So as you can see here, all right, so New Jersey and Chicago head-to-head. They've already played once already, December 14th of last year in New Jersey. Jersey was favored, and New Jersey won 4-1 and was under 6 goals. So last 3 games that they played, 2-0-1, the last 3 to the under. Jersey's won the last 5 meetings in this game. So overall, Jersey against other opposition, 4-5-1, last 10 games, 6-4 to the over. Jersey's won 3 straight games, 1-4 last 5, and 3-2 to the over in Jersey. So we'll look here. Look at the Chicago side for the Blackhawks. Chicago 2-6 last 10, 2-6-2 last 10 games, 5-4-1 to the over. Chicago are 1-4 last 5 games, and are 3-2 to the over. So both teams right now are playing to the over. The first game went under. Um, And they like Publix likes the over. Let me look into this one further. Let's bear with me for 1 second. So, like you said, both teams are playing to the over in this game. I'm going to look at a team total here. This one's a little tricky. Let me look at the team total. So I'm going to take a look at a team total in this game for sure. See if I can get a better angle and a better get a better play on this game here. So, let's look at this one here. Jersey and Chicago. Let's see. Jersey. Let's see Chicago. Let's look at the record here. Let me see something. I'm going to go with my take here. I'm going to take Chicago under. I'm going to do the under in this game. Under Chicago, under 2.5 goals. Aside from the last game, Chicago is only averaging about 2 goals a game. They've averaged 2 goals a game in 4 of their last 5 games. They're averaging about 2 goals a game. Aside from the last game they played at home against Philadelphia, I just feel that they won't put up more than 2 goals against New Jersey. When they played New Jersey, New Jersey's only allowed them to score New Jersey's only allowed Chicago to score 2 goals in their last 3 meetings. Last 3 meetings, they've only scored 2 goals against New Jersey. The last 2 meetings, they've scored just 2 goals. This is the last 2 meetings. So I don't see how Chicago is going to score more than 2 goals. Like I said, for the last 5 games, they've only scored 2 goals. So I don't see them getting past that against New Jersey. New Jersey's playing pretty well. I know they've lost 3 straight games, but I feel in this game here, it's a better matchup for New Jersey, I find, in this game. Now, Jersey is on the road, and I'd say the most part, they play better on the road, and the games are usually under the total. So they play more, for some reason, defensively on the road. Especially in the last 2 out of the 4 games, they play better defensively on the road. Just by looking at the numbers and the totals, I find that. And I find in this game in Chicago, I don't see them allowing Chicago to score more than 2 goals, in my opinion. So I like Chicago team total under 2.5 goals is going to be my play for the second game. I like that one. Now the third game we're going to look at here, game number 3. It's going to be Boston and Anaheim. That'll be game number 3. This game total 5.5 is the total. Anaheim favorite at home, 110. It's gone up to 6 now. We're seeing 6. 6 is across the board. So we'll look into this game further. It's mainly, I'd say, half split, but we'll say 6, the consensus. So we'll look into this one here. Sharps and the public. Nothing to report on this game. Let's see from another book. Well, from what I was seeing, the public is on Boston. They like Boston this game, so they like the underdog Boston. What we're seeing so far, but nothing on the total. Yeah, so the total's been quiet, so they like Boston. That's the early indicator. So look into this one here. Boston, Anaheim. Let's see. So this is the first meeting that they played, February 22nd of this year. That was last month in Boston. Boston won 3-2. I'm sorry, Anaheim won 3-2 in Boston in overtime. Anaheim was a underdog and they won. So it looks like this is the kind of game where both teams have won on the other team's both teams have won on the other team's home ice. This is the kind of series it is. So Boston looking for some revenge in this one. Boston 2-7-1 last 10 games, 5-5 to the over/under. But Boston has lost 6 straight games. They're 0-5 last 5, and the last 5 games, 3-2 to the over. Oh man. Anaheim 3-6-1 last 10 games, 5-5 to the over/under. Anaheim has flip-flopped wins and losses. It's like a zigzag. 2-3 last 5 games, and to the over/under, they're 3-2 to the over. So 3-2 to the over. Boston again, they are 3-2 to the over. So both teams are playing to the over. Let's look at this game here. Yeah, but I feel in this game, Anaheim, I feel that they're going to overlook Boston because Boston, they've beaten Boston. The last 2 games they've beaten Boston. They beat them in the first series last month. And they're looking, I feel that they're going to look at it because they got Winnipeg next. Sorry, they got the Rangers, They're playing the Rangers next on Friday. So this is a look-ahead spot for Anaheim with the Rangers coming to town. So I feel that they're going to look ahead to the Rangers in this game. And I feel in this spot here, Boston, I know they've lost a bunch of games, but to me, I feel Boston can hang around here. I like him plus 1.5 goals. I know a lot of people are going to stay away from this Boston game and not even touch it. But I'm going to take Boston plus 1.5 goals. I think this is, like I said, this is a look-ahead game for Anaheim. They got the Rangers next on Friday. So clearly Boston's not in their mind. They're not thinking about Boston, a team that they've beaten twice already, and a team that's lost 6 straight games. So this is definitely a look-ahead spot. I think Boston's catching Anaheim at a good time. So I like him plus 1.5 goals. I like this. I like this angle here for me. As far as the total, regarding the total, I don't have a play. Actually, I'll lean to the for this game. I'll lean to the over. I'll lean to the over in this game. Over 5.5 goals. It's gone to 6, but if you get at a 5.5, I would take the over. Some books have 5.5. Grab the over. If it's at 6, I'd still take the over at 6 as well. I'd still take the over at 6. 5.5, 6. I'd still grab the over, but I like, for me, Boston here plus 1.5 goals. The puck line. I like that one. Now for the 4th and final game, we got Dallas and Edmonton. Dallas and Edmonton. That's the final game here. So this one here, Dallas is a favorite on the road. It's 5.5 the total, and it's gone all the way to 6. Now we are seeing 6.5s as well come up. So we're gonna look into this game further. Look where the public and the sharps are in this game. So the public money for the money line on the sides is even. It's mainly Edmonton money, but there's a bit of resistance on Dallas, so nothing strong and concrete there. But the public, they're on the under. They like the under in this game. Public on the under. Let's get another perspective. Let's see here. Nothing there for the total. Still same thing with the sides. They're on the under 6.5, under 6.5. They're on the under. Let's look at this one here. Let's take a look. It's the final game. Let's look at this one here. Let's see. So they played twice already, 2 times. First game October 19th of last year in Dallas. 4-1 Dallas. They won at home. Under 6.5. Second game in Edmonton. They played about 3 weeks ago in Edmonton. Edmonton won 5-4. Is over 6.5 goals. So this is the third meeting now. Again, 2 and 3 to the under last 5 games when these two teams meet. Dallas overall 6-2-1, 6-2-1-1 last 10 games, 4 and 6 to the under. Dallas has won 2 straight games, 2 straight unders, and this is at home. So they're basically 2 and 3 to the under. Now they hit the road. And now Edmonton, 6-3-1 last 10 games, 5 and 5 to the over/under. Edmonton 4 and 1 last 5 games, and are 3 and 2 to the over. Let's see, Dallas and Edmonton. Let's look at this one here. Again, this is another game where you have to shop around for the best number. It's gone to 6, so if you get a, so my suggestion to you, if you get a 5.5, I bet the over at 5.5. If you're getting at 6, it's get the 5.5, get the over at 5.5. There's some books, like I said, have the 5.5. Not a lot, but some of them do have it. FanDuel has it, and some other books are going at 6.5. So what I would do, I would take this game to go over 5.5 and 6. When it gets to 6.5, I would back out of it. In my opinion, I'd back out because I see some books going at 6.5. So at 5.5 and 6, just take the over. And I would take Edmonton on the puck line. Edmonton on the puck line as well, plus 1.5 goals. I would take that as well. That's another play to take. There's 2 plays right there. So that's my take on that. And we've gone through all 4 games of the NHL, nice and quick. Again, whether you fade or follow these picks that I've given, it's up to you. I just basically look at the games, make my assessment, and make those picks. Again, good luck to you guys. I hope you cash some tickets. Again, hit the like and subscribe button for more plays for the NHL. And go to sportsmemo.com. I have 2 client plays this evening in the association for the NBA. So if you're following the NBA, basically I'm on a 4-0 run for my client plays right now in the NBA. So you follow basketball as well as hockey, you can go to sportsmemo.com at the bottom, and then go to Abby Sports Picks. You'll see me there. I'm on a 4-0 run for the NBA. Haven't released any NHL hockey for client places yet. I will soon, but not as yet. Have not released any. But for now, sportsmemo.com at the bottom. You'll see it in the description. And then go to Abby Sports Picks. I have a special tonight. 2 client plays tonight. You'll see it there. It's a special. You got a 7-day package that you got there. The special that we got. You can check it out. So go there. And again, whatever you guys do, good luck. Good luck with your plays. Hope you have a big night in the NHL. Stay true to yourself. Stay blessed. Stay humble. Believe in yourself. Again, good luck to you guys. And we'll see you next time. Peace. Take care.